the solution makes it so you can move the tint around on the window. I have to recut a little bit of this. Not gonna worry about that yet. But once you have that somewhat situated where you want to have it, then take your hard card, start in the middle, and squeegee it up. You don't want to press too hard, just enough to get some of that liquid out so it'll start sticking. You don't want to get anything that'll scratch your tint, which is why I'm keeping this wet. If you want to, you can take a paper towel or something, fold it up and put it on your hard card. This will just kind of help dry it out. You can see air bubbles and stuff. Your tint will still slide around even though you are trying to press it down, because it's not completely dry underneath it. So just check on that occasionally. Make sure you're not screwing it up too bad. Now you're going to start pressing a little bit harder on it. Try and get big air bubbles, water pockets, everything out of it. Tinting windows is a very wet job. So now that I have it somewhat stuck down, I can wipe it down, see any air bubbles. Try to be careful doing this. Some of these edges aren't cut off yet, so if you snag that, tear up your tint. It's not good. Sometimes if you look at it at an angle with the light, you can see air bubbles and stuff. Just remember, be real careful near your edges, because I just peeled that one up and made a little mark in it. Nothing too bad though. So now your tint's starting to set up a little bit. It's not as easy to move around. So now I'm going to take and recut this edge up here. went perfect. Just trying to get any little parts. Back. So now I have those edges cut. Just gonna take and give it a real good hard push down, try to get it sticking on the edges. There you go, tinted window. Hold it up to the light. See if you can see any more air bubbles or anything.
Drew, that's our ping pong table.
Go along and see if you can get out any more air bubbles. And the air bubbles, like once this starts sticking to the window, you'll be able to hear when you hit an air bubble. It kind of makes like a funky noise. Like I don't know if anyone's ever torn off tint before, but it just makes a kind of like a pop 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 noise. But high pitched like that. Oh man, so that corner just ripped on me. Must have been a rough edge. So now we're just going to let this sit, let the tint stick to the window, and then come back, see if there's any air bubbles, try to get them out. And if your edges are still sticking out too far, these look funny, you can cut them back a little bit more. Shouldn't look too funny, but so that's that.